Hello there, boys and girls. Richard the Coughlin 000. How are you? I'm fine, thank you. Quick note before I get on with this. Lee Doran responded to my last video. He didn't directly say my name, but it was obvious it was me. He was talking about, he made sort of like, he put a hashtag of first world problems, which I mentioned in my video. And yeah, and thanks for taking the bait, Lee. I will be responding eventually, and you ain't gonna like it, son. You probably won't be responding to my next one. Anyway, everyone knows I get some very interesting mail and messages sent to me. If you watch my videos, you know that I normally make videos sort of like after a while I tend to save up quite a good amount of stupid hate mail and stuff. This isn't really hate mail though, but this one was so amazingly stupid that I had to just read it to you, just to let you know this is the kind of stuff I get. Sort of every week I get dozens of stuff like this. This is from a user called WTF Games. I won't leave a link to his channel. If you feel like finding him, that's his username. And he asked me the question: ever heard of my type of racism? Which is always a good opening gambit, I find. Let me just read to you the message. I'm a fanatical pro-Jewish that's what he calls himself. I'm a pro-Jewish who believes that only white Jews like Einstein are real Jews, and dark-skinned Jews are mongrels. But this was a theory Rabbi Meir Kahane, I don't know much about that, but came up with. I've donated money to Kahanist Jewish groups like JTF. Good for you. I honestly believe that Hitler mixed the Jews for the Muslims, and the Muslims are the true evil Jews Hitler was speaking of. So the Muslims were the evil Jews. But he fucked up and genocided, is that a correct verb? Right? Genocided the wrong group. Happens to me all the time. The idols in my life are Adolf Hitler and Meir Kahane. I'm an Icelander, by the way. Thank God. Good to know. Are you a Bjork fan as well? All people make wrong decisions. Yeah, I know. People dwell on them, don't they? They can't just move along. Hitler's biggest mistake was blaming the innocent white Jews in Europe for what the Muslims are doing. Right? And yes, I'm talking about the 6 million innocent Jews who he had killed. I do agree with Hitler genocide of gypsies and other groups, and by definition I am pro-Jewish neo-Nazi who is supportive of gay rights. I believe that it's okay for people to be gay, just all non-white races should be killed, and Muslims first. Muslims are a non-white race now, are they? What do you think of this? Funnily enough, mate, I think you're a fucking mental case. I find a lot in common with Anders Breivik's ideology. It's a mix of fascism, genuine admiration of Israel, and supportive of what is considered the most extreme political party that has existed in Israel. Hatred of non-whites. Jews are white, so I don't hate them. I find you to be anti-Semitic, me. You find me to be anti-Semitic in your videos because you are not a fully supporter of Israel's right to exist. Yeah, I am. I've said as much in my videos. Kahane political party is the only party in Israel that has been banned for being racist and hating Muslims too much. I admire Israel for how they stand up to the Muslim vermin. How proud Jews are for their nation. They're spelt T-H-E-R-E. And when I look at people like David Duchovny, I see Aryan. White Jews are Aryan. When I look at David Duchovny, I see Hank Moody. I hate anti-Semitism as much as I hate Muslims. Isn't that a great sentence? And yet I am a white Nordic Icelander, and yet I love Adolf Hitler. Have you ever heard of my type of racism? No. I hope I've cleared that up for you. This is Richard the Coughlin 000 saying good night. May God be with us.